Hey folks, I'm Modulus. Back for an update, build update, and also this will be a completion on the MK45 mod 4 5-inch /62 barrel naval gun from Takom at 1/35th scale. So it is finally completed. Yeah, after 2 weeks since my last video 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna remove this and show you the completed kit. So this is how it looks like. I'll put this box here as a background, and yeah, so this is the completed kit. So I'll run through a little bit with you on the what I've done since my last video. So I think my last video I haven't had it assembled. So since then I have assembled the whole thing up. And okay, so first thing for these big pieces, the top piece, front, side pieces, both sides, and there's another piece at the back. So there were seam lines, gaps all over. So I did have to do a putty job and just sand it away. And then I put in the front piece and the top piece last. And then what happened was there was quite a big gap here, since this was I needed to fit it all the way on the other sides. So I did have to fit in some stretch spruce to fill up the I think it was, I would roughly say, about 0.5 millimeter gap. It's quite big. So I filled that up, sanded it. So now all these edges are quite, I don't think there is a seam line anymore. So this back piece, I think it's over here. So yeah, basically a lot of some putty job was required. Okay, so the barrel is not glued. In fact, I think it doesn't require to be glued. You can still move this up and down like that. So let me just take this out first. And in fact, this piece of metal bar here, I did not even glue it. It basically fits in quite tight. And this is also not glued here, so I can actually still take it out if I want to. So yeah, it does fit in quite tight. But of course, if you play around with it, it will come out. So I can still tilt the barrel up and down like that. Okay, anyway, let me take this out because I would, this would be a little bit in the way and hitting the camera. So yeah, done lots of weathering on this thing. And okay, so for this base here, I believe you can see something. So I've done something a little bit, not sure if it's good or bad, but I did the non-skid surface. So this surface, I've just scratched it out and then sanded the surface. And actually the paint guide doesn't show this to you, but this will be the deck of the ship, so it has to be in a darker color. And this part here, it's not part of the ship, it's actually just, you know, just a stand. So I painted it in a steel color. So basically this is the entire deck. It will probably stretch out, you know, to the starboard and the port side. Yeah, but this is all we get from this kit. Yeah, so yeah, this non-skid surface, not sure what you think about it. Maybe you can just give me an opinion. Yeah, basically I was thinking of, you know, putting putty, scratch it out, but in fact I just scratched the plastic surface, sanded out a bit, and I don't know, it does look like a non-skid surface, at least to me. And for me personally, I've not seen the decks, the non-skid decks in real life from a close-up view, so I don't really know how it looks like. I've only seen in photos. So yeah, that's how it turned out. And basically this kit has a little bit of a problem. Basically all these shields here, there is some inaccuracy in the kit, because I have seen photos. Basically down here there are openings on all these shields here, and I'm just assuming, but I believe, you know, when the wave comes in, you know, water will get in there, and of course there has to be a drainage. So yeah, these shields are not supposed to be covered all the way to the bottom, but for this kit it came this way. But it makes sense, because if, you know, definitely the seawater will get in there, and if it gets trapped in there, you know, I don't think that's a good thing. Corrosions will happen. So yeah, I found out about that opening a little bit too late, after I have glued all these pieces. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any corrections on this, but there are openings. So if you're doing this kit, you can just probably cut up some of these areas, but there are tabs that goes in there. So these tabs over here, so maybe you can just cut off the tabs, fill it in, make some openings, you know, if it were to depict the real gun. So but anyway, for me, yeah, I have done it this way. So yeah, again, this non-skid surface, since this is a 1/35 scale, I was thinking at least it should be visible. For anything smaller, at smaller scale, of course you can skip the non-skid. So yeah, this basically the difficulty on this kit was I think I would say is the weathering or the texturing on all these surface. Yeah, it was quite, you know, since it's such a big piece. For me, I have done washes, gave it a little bit of you know, those tin canning effect. I did put in some lines, some streaks of those water, that kind of stuff. So at 1/35 scale, yeah, it will become difficult to do weathering. And basically all in here, yeah, some washes have been done on the weatherings. And okay, so let me show you this. I'm sure you have seen this in my previous video. Yeah, so this will be the internal part of the turret. And just open this up. Okay, yeah, so a little bit of washing in there. Okay, so you know, and for the barrel, yeah, did some weathering, painted steel color, you know, for the barrel, the internal barrel. And I wasn't sure about this thing here, so I just painted it in smoke gray. In the real thing, could be some kind of a mirror. It's probably for, you know, the targets. So yep, okay, so it's, you know, this is done. And I'll do some size comparison. So not sure if this is a good place to do it. Okay, so let me bring out the phalanx, which is also quite big. So these two will be on the Aleberg class ship. And then I'll just compare this thing here, the Thales Netherlands gun, which is also a closed-in weapon system. So this is a little bit smaller. So yeah, this is how it would compare. And I have, you know, my, as usual, my German army figure, which is what I have in 1/35 scale as a comparison. The smoking man. So yeah, that is how big the figure in, you know, a person would look like on this turret. So yeah, that's size comparison. And just for some other scale comparison's sake, let me just bring out again my USS Momsen to show you the turret in 1/700 scale, which would be that thing over here. So this, yeah, this would be the, I believe it should be the mod-4, which is this turret over here. So yeah, you can compare a 1/700 and a 1/35 scale. So again, yeah, that that turret over there. And also, just to show you one more thing, I don't have this turret in a 1/350 scale, but I do have this to show you, which is the mod-2 on the Takom, the Rogue. So this turret will be a 350 scale, but I believe this is a mod-2. which is the rounder version. So yeah, it's not so accurate on this kit, a mini hobby model kit. So yeah, this turret is on these ships, and I did do some research, and apparently this turret is also used on many other ships, European, even the Indian Navy ships. So yeah, the turret is being sold separately to be fitted on other ships. Of course, I don't remember what ships are there. Yeah, but so okay, there you go. 1/35th scale Takom kit on the mod-4 MK45. So it's completed, and yeah. So after this, I will come back with some other kit reviews or kit build updates. So if you like this, yeah, just give me a thumbs up. And if there's anything else you want to see on this kit, yeah, let me know. I can probably do another video to show you. So yeah, just one last look on the base, the non-skid surface, and then yeah, the bottom of the turret fits in this way, and I believe this is the direction, yeah, for the turret. Okay, so yeah, this is completed. So I hope you like this video, and yet as usual, happy modeling, and cheers for now. Goodbye.